Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to your Timeless Love reading. We're separating this out for those of you who are single and in relationships. So if you're in a relationship, you can skip ahead to the portion of that video. The timestamps are below. And we're going to start with our singles and get a card to see how you're feeling toward love currently. Okay, so we have two. All right, so we have Thief, with sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. All right, so I feel like there's a part of you that is like wanting to preserve a certain part of yourself that you feel like you give away when you're in relationships, and you just don't want to give that of yourself at this point in time. Which is understandable because, you know, we're all having different feelings and we're all going through different things. And so you may just not have the energy to deal with someone that's not going to be bringing positive, unconditionally loving energy towards you. And you don't really know that until you like are out there and connecting with individuals and seeing like who they are. So I do get that. We also have mediator in the light attribute, with gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, and respect for both sides of an argument. So I do like that. So I feel like you are in that space where you are able to be more emotionally intelligent and look at things from different perspectives. So I feel like when you do open yourself up, you will be open to receive what is coming to you, and then you can decide if it's worth your energy or not. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I want to see how you can maybe open yourself up a little more to love, or just get some advice here. One card, thank you. All right, so self-love, and I feel like this is you practicing self-love. So this is just a reconfirmation, because you are saying like, look, I have a limited amount of energy right now in my life, and I need somebody that's able to handle it, to be self-sufficient and evolve on their own, as well as meet me where I'm at on the frequency that I'm at and contribute positively toward things. Okay, so yeah, this is you practicing self-love. All right, so let's see. We're gonna look at who's coming towards you first in love. So let me see. Let's get a couple tarot for that. So who's coming towards Sag? Okay. All right. So this would be someone who decided that they wanted to move towards relationships that are more fulfilling. Okay, so this is someone who is, okay, so this person may actually be in school or in a training program of some kind. They are also one who I feel like is either spiritual, or they are like starting their spiritual journey. So they have much to learn here, but they've at least acknowledged that they do want to be more spiritual or religious, however this is going to apply. But I feel like this is them wanting to be more spiritual and deciding to walk toward what fulfills them in life from a spiritual perspective and a romantic perspective. So yeah, they're like, I want better. I want better, and I'm willing to put in the work and effort to receive better. Okay, so let's see some physical characteristics about this person. What does this person look like? What are they like? Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, so we have a couple things there. Oh, okay, this is a lot we have going on here. So this is a lot. We'll take this because I feel like this is going to be different for many of you, since this is a collective read. So we have a lot going on here. All right, so we have addicted. So this person could have struggled with substance abuse in some way in the past, or may currently be struggling with it now. They may also have an imperfect smile or need some work done on their teeth. Okay, so this person, like I said, this person is spiritual, or they're coming into their spirituality, and it could be like a transition from being religious to spiritual. So that could also be, but they are connected with religion or spirituality in some way. All right, and then we have Asian. So this person may be of Asian ancestry. Okay, so they may have a nice car, or have a car may be significant to them in some way. I'm even hearing like some of them don't have a car. Okay, but yeah, so just take it how it resonates. They could be Middle Eastern as well. Let's see what else. Spanish. Okay, so we have a diverse rainbow here. All right, they could have been born in the 80s. Okay, and they may also be a smoker. So this isn't just cigarette smoke. It could also be marijuana as well, or we know that there are some addictions that could be prevalent as well. So, you know, just definitely take it how it resonates with your particular situation. Okay, so I want to see what the relationship's going to be like with this person. So let's see, what would the relationship be like? Thank you. All right. Okay, so I do see that there will be passion here. There is going to be passion here. I do feel like this is going to be a challenging relationship. It's really going to require you to be passionate about this person for things to work, or for you to be making progress. So if you find immediately that you're not really into this and you're not as passionate about this person, then that is your answer immediately right away. However, if you do find yourself deeply connected with this person and you feel very passionate about them, then do recognize that it is going to be a journey with this person, and there are going to be ups and downs, and there are going to be some obstacles here. Okay, so you definitely are going to have to call on your intuition a lot with this person, and your, I mean, here it is right here. Yeah, struggle, challenge, doubts. Also, you're going to be faced at many times with like, okay, is this something that I want, or do I want to just set myself free and cut myself off and move on? Okay, so you're definitely going to be faced with that decision here a lot. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but frequently, let's say. More times than you would like to be in a relationship. Okay, so what else? What else would this relationship be like? Okay. All right, so yeah, so I feel like this is a lesson for you in spirituality, and you moving toward like what you came here to do, right? So I'm not necessarily saying your life purpose, but just what you came here to learn as it relates to relationships. Okay, so there are some lessons here out of this, and you can decide if you want to learn them with this person, or if you want to learn other lessons with another individual. Okay, because if you are to learn patience, you can learn patience with this individual, or you can say, you know what, this is too much for me, I'm gonna learn patience with someone else. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say that. So it's up to you if you want to go on that journey with this person or not. Okay, so what else? What else? Give me one more card, please. Thank you. Okay. So I feel like out of all of this, this person does communicate well. They know how to manage their emotions when they're focused, when they have a clear mind. They're a good negotiator. They manage their emotions well. They're positive, like they're good with kids, or I'm hearing something with the kids. Yeah, it's just like they're fun, they're creative, they'll have a good time. It's just that, you know, there's some things that this person is dealing with. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's get a couple here to see what else we have. All right, so we have daydream with memories. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to do a lot of, initially when you get together, like things may be really great and you may not even recognize or realize that this person does have some things that they're struggling with, but that is going to come out. And so you may get to this point where you are just daydreaming and wanting things to go back to what they initially were, but what you don't realize is that this was here all along. Okay? You just didn't see it, or you overlooked it in the beginning. What else? All right, fun. Yeah, like I said, this person is fun. And especially if you have children, or this person has children, like when they are able to connect with the kids, it's a good time. It's fun. Okay, and you may even have fun with this person. Okay. All right, so what else we have? Let's look at... Okay, so I want to just look at the sexual side of this relationship. And I do need to use my little notes here for this because there are some different meanings here with some of these cards. So give me 3 cards here. Okay, so I want to see what the sexual relationship would be like, what we have here. So I'm going to I may not be able to show these for a long period of time because they are pretty graphic. Some of these scenes. Okay, 1. Give me 2 more cards, please. See? And 1 more card. Thank you. Okay. All right, so let me see what we have here before. I gotta be careful here. Okay, I'm gonna put that like that. I think this is okay. Yeah. All right. So we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Star. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we have the Tower here. Okay, now that's pretty graphic, so I'm just gonna cover that up a little bit. But as you can see, yeah, pretty graphic. Okay. All right, so with the Star, as it relates to their desires, let's see with the Star. All right, with the Star, yeah. So I feel like initially this is about like just fun and passion. Yeah, we definitely have the passion here. So yeah, this is fun. They're attractive. The sex is great. Initially, you know, things are going very well. You're enjoying the sexual side of things. That is what you're desiring out of a partnership and relationship. So you're getting those desires met up front initially. And then we have, in fears, we have the Tower. So let's see. Okay. All right, so yeah, the fear is like as you start to see things come out and you start to realize things about this person that weren't clear or evident to you up front, then you are going to start to feel like, okay, this is the same old that I've been dealing with, or you know, you're going to start to let those fears and doubts creep in about the relationship and about, you know, whether this is something that you want and is meant to be. So there are going to be fears about just, is this the right relationship? Okay. And then we have the 8 of Cups here with lessons. All right, so yeah. Okay, so this is definitely the lesson that you will learn out of all of this, is about how to recognize who this person is authentically, or the next person is authentically. So it's about like using your intuition and them spidey senses and everything, all of that, to truly see beyond what is just presented to you. So it's like going beyond the mask and being able to identify that and things that you need to see more quickly in the future. Okay, so that's definitely a lesson that you can learn out of this. All right, so let's see. Let's look at some challenges. What challenges might Sagittarius experience with this person, please? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so ultimately I do see you moving toward something and someone that's more fulfilling, taking all of the lessons and the obstacles and challenges that you went through with this person. I do see that it is likely that you're going to have to make that choice or decision, like, okay, am I going to keep dealing with this, or am I going to just take what I've learned, cut my losses, and move on and move forward? You may also not necessarily be looking at things clearly. So it's like you may have like a blindfold on and you may not be wanting to see the truth of what truly is here and what this person is dealing with, and you know that they may need more time, or they may need more help, or just there's some things that are coming to light here over time that you could have recognized earlier if you came into this with your eyes open. Okay. So what else? What other challenges? What other challenges? Yeah, and there's things that are happening like throughout that you are going to overlook or see, but then not see, if that makes sense. So it's like you're gonna see it and know that it's happening and know like, okay, yeah, I don't like this, I don't agree with this, is this going on, is this what's really happening? But you may overlook it for just wanting to keep the peace and wanting to just have contentment and experience joy. Okay, so why is the Empress here in reverse? Yeah, so this person, I feel like there's also going to be this person may this person may need like money or resources from you. So it's going to be harder for you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve being with this person. So I'll just say it like that. So it could be like this person needs monetary support, and that's taking away from your foundation and the things that you're working on and the things that you're saving for. So, you know, that would be an example of what I'm talking about here. But yeah, they're going to take from you in some way that is prohibiting you from moving forward towards the goals that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. And so, yeah, it'll be hard to really like balance things out as well. Like their needs, your children's needs, if you have any, your family, your parents, your, siblings needs, like just whatever other needs, your friends needs. Like it's going to be hard to balance all of those things out with your needs as well. Because, this person is going to they're going to be needing stuff from you. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and you'll have to make the decision and the choice between what is important to you, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, a lot of, people needing stuff, and you'll have to decide, like, okay, what am I willing to give? What do I have to give, obviously, and what am I willing to give? And then who am I willing to give it to? So you'll have to make that choice and decision here. But yeah, that's something that you will find challenging if you are pursuing this person in this relationship. Okay, so let's see. What advice do we have for these challenges? What advice do we have? Okay. So I feel like whatever you decide to do, you're ready for it. You're ready. So don't feel like if you decide, and there's free will here and there's no judgments either. So if you decide like, I don't care, I love this person, I'm going to be with this person, then just be ready for that, because there's going to be, you're going to be feeling defensive in some way. So it could be like family members, people talking about you, people giving you opinions and thoughts, and, you're really going to feel like you have to defend your relationship and your decisions to others. Okay. But also you may be like wondering if this is something that you can handle. So it is. It is something you can handle. However, do you want to handle it? Do you want this? That is the question. That's what you need to decide. Because you are strong enough, you are brave enough, you are courageous enough, you are powerful enough to handle anything and anyone that comes your way. Again, it's just a matter of, do you want to? Okay? Yeah, so definitely we have that balance, that decision here that needs to happen. That's coming out twice here, as far as like needing to decide what you want and what the priorities are and what's most important and where the resources are going to go. Okay, because this person's going to need a lot of resources, and you have many people, many individuals, including yourself, that need your resources. Okay. All right, so let's look at some, let's see what else, what other advice do we have? Security. Yeah, so this is like, okay, yeah. You got to decide where you're going to put your funds, where you're going to put your resources, where you're going to put your money. And when I say resources, I mean money, time, effort, actions, all of that. Anything that you have to give, you're going to need to decide where you want to put that energy and effort. Yeah, so we have self-love here. So that is really important here in this whole process. So just use that as a basis for your decision making, as well as connecting with your intuition and source and your guides and receiving those messages. Yeah, so I see you definitely moving toward making yourself feel free and being free. And we had that showing up here, I believe. Yes, here. Yeah, so it's like you may feel trapped in a sense, and you may feel like you need to let yourself free, and you need to free yourself from this situation. So here you have your answers here. Okay, so let's see also some blessings that will come. Let's see some blessings. What are some blessings coming out of this? Okay. So I feel like this is you having renewed strength and commitment for who you are. And like, yeah, I knew I was a bad bee, yeah, like, you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, and you are powerful, brave, and strong, and you can handle anything that comes your way. And I think that you may look at this situation and challenge as like just confirmation of that. Like, yeah, I am strong enough to handle all of these things, and you know what? Even though I'm strong enough to handle them, I don't want to handle them. Okay, so you may come to that decision, or you may come to the decision of like, yeah, I'm strong enough to handle it. Let's do it. I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. So it's totally up to you what you decide. Okay, so I see this like you going in either path, in either direction. So no, if you do decide to stay, like I said, it's definitely going to be a journey. It's definitely going to be some challenges there that you'll have to work through. So it's just up to you if you want to deal with them or not. All right, so let's get you some additional advice here. What would be helpful to you? All right, assertiveness and justice. I like that. We have acceptance, optimism, and thankfulness. So I feel like as you are deciding what is the right choice for you, just being appreciative of where you are and the resources that you have available to you currently. Okay, so that would be the basis, the start of you receiving more blessings, receiving more guidance, just being appreciative for the current situation and circumstance, because no matter how bad you may define it as being, there is an opportunity in it. You can pull yourself up to a higher perspective and look at it from an objective point of view and see the gifts coming out of that situation and the lessons that you can learn, and then you can decide how you want to proceed, right? Okay. What else do we have? All right, we have resilience. Yeah, we already talked about how strong you are and how you got this. We have pride. So I would say definitely don't let pride get in the way of your decision here, because I feel like, and I think I even mentioned earlier that, yeah, there's going to be friends and family like guiding you and giving you information and telling you what you should be doing and should not be doing. But don't let pride get in your way. Like, oh, well, I know everybody says that I should be doing this, but I'm just going to do the opposite just out of spite. No, don't do that. Don't do that. This is calling attention to that. So when you recognize that and you feel like you want to do that, just remember this and remember that, you know, that's probably not the best for your highest good. And then patience. Yeah, patience and optimism and thankfulness is like, if you do want to go on this journey, these are the things that you're definitely going to need. Okay. All right. So to close us out, let's get a couple more. So we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I love that, because this is definitely an experience here. And we talked about like the blessings and the lessons that you can learn out of this. So that is your confirmation. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, so that is a beautiful way to end, and giving you some advice and some things that you can even meditate on. Okay, Sagittarius, those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonated. Thanks so much for watching. So we're going to move on to our Sagittarius in relationships now. Take care. Hey, Sagittarius in relationships. This is your timeless reading. So we're going to start with getting some oracles to help understand your current situation. And I said oracles, but I have the tarot here, so hold on. Yeah, let's get some oracles. All right, so what's going on with Sagittarius? Okay, what else? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So I feel like this is you coming out of a little bit of a rocky period, or on the way coming out of that and working through that. Yeah, I love it. We have peace right here. Yeah, definitely. So this is about like just having those little moments where things are just like not going according to plan, and there's just more conflict happening, more needs coming up and arising, and more triggers occurring, but that all leading to peace and serenity, and you deciding that you want to continue to move forward and to continue working on things. And we even have engagement here, so this could be you elevating to the next level of engagement, or just the next level in your partnership. And if you're already married, it could be you deciding like, okay, we are really gonna have a better way of communicating with each other, and we're gonna address these things head on and get them out of the way. And, you know, again, just be different as we progress in the relationship and in our marriage. So, yeah, definitely you deciding that you want change and you want different and you want a better, healthier relationship together. Okay. All right. So now let's look at more about what's going on here. So can you give me some more information, please? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so there's definitely some plans. Like I say, even if it's you deciding like, okay, we're going to be better communicators here. Okay, what else? What else? So it is a process though. So it's not like you're saying like, oh, okay, you know, we're gonna be great communicators moving forward from this point on, and then it just happens. Like, no, it is a process, it is a journey, and you must take inspired action toward it. So there's going to be like many steps along the way, and you will need to take those steps, and you will need to put in that effort for those blessings to come through to you and for you to start to see the change that you're seeking. Okay. So you may also want to incorporate more self-care practices, because that can also help you during this time and a 1-year journey. So by self-care, you know, I'm always promoting meditation, but it could be something as simple as just ensuring that you're getting proper sleep and you're getting enough sleep. Because I know I can be moody if I don't get enough sleep. So that can create, you know, arguments and misunderstandings and all of those things. So yeah, just whatever self-care practices work for you to help you be happy and healthy, body, mind, and soul, is what you're being guided to do. So yeah, this is definitely about like allowing a chapter to close and starting a new chapter, and what that new chapter is going to look like. Okay, so I feel like there's reflection happening on it, and you're deciding, if you don't already know, what it is you want and what you want that life to look like, what you want this marriage to be, and what you want it to progress into. Okay, yeah, we have it right here. So putting in that inspired effort and action toward your goals and moving forward with them is going to lead to happiness and fulfillment. I love that. So yeah, I feel like you've been putting in some work already. Okay, because like we said, you're either at that place where you're working through things, or you've worked through them, or yeah, that's going to be something that's coming up. So yeah, I feel like, you know, with this, that you've definitely been putting in the work and you've been trying. Okay. Okay. All right. So what else? Yeah. Here is more work. It's more work. There's more work to be done, but you know that. You know that because you aspire and you desire a healthy, happy relationship, and you know that you're very close to it, and you're doing many things well, and this is working out and going along the path that you see. It's just a matter of, okay, we're not quite completely there yet, but that's what this is. It's a journey, and it's about the journey and getting there and staying passionate and working on the things that you feel passionate about. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely also about you learning lessons and taking those lessons that you've learned. So yeah, you can look back, you can reflect, because yeah, we saw the reflection there. So take those lessons and apply them. Okay, so you'll be good. You'll be good as long as you apply those lessons and you both are putting in that effort that you want to put in toward making your relationship stronger and healthier. Okay, so give me 2 more cards, please. Okay, I saw that. Okay, yeah, you have it here. You have it all here. Victory. You have it all here. And there's going to be people that's like, I didn't think that they could do it. But yeah, what other people think is none of your concern, because you put in the effort with your partner to work on this relationship and to get to where you both feel contentment and you're working together and you're on the same page. You put in that work. Your partner put in that work, not anybody else. So just focus on your goals and your happiness and your fulfillment. Okay, so I want to see from a sexual perspective. We'll tap into that really quickly here and see what you have going on there. So give me 3 cards, please. Give me 2 more cards. Whoa. Okay, thank you. Give me 1 more card. Give me 1 more card. Thank you. All right, so I gotta be careful when I turn these over, because if it's too graphic, then I'm gonna have to cover it up. Okay, that's not too bad. We have the Knight of Cups. What do we have here? Knight of Cups, the Lovers, and Death. Okay, so let's see here. These have a little bit of a different meaning, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So just give me 1 second here. So for desires, the Knight of Cups. All right, so yeah, this is speaking to better communication. Okay, so there may have been like moments where one or both of you feel jealous, or you're looking at social media, or you're seeing like, you know, they like pictures, or they put a comment out there or something, or someone's in the inbox DMing or something. So yeah, that's just an example, but essentially you may have had experiences here where, you know, that would cause someone to feel insecure or jealous, and that is something that you want addressed. You don't want to be feeling that way, and you don't want to have that as part of this experience, right? You want, like, not to have to worry about that shit, basically. And then we have the Lovers with fears. So let me see here. All right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you are quite literally worried about someone else seducing your partner, or someone else, you know, getting in there and putting things into their mind and them being unfaithful. Okay, and then for Death, as a lesson that you can learn here. All right, yeah, transforming the relationship. So maybe there are things that you can do and explore sexually, from a sexual perspective, that can help the relationship to grow, or put that spark back into the relationship, put that spark back into the feelings that you have for each other, and remind you of what it was like when you first got together. Okay, get that passion back. Okay, but yeah, there's definitely an opportunity for transformation and change as it relates to love and your sexual experience with your partner. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. I want to see, we want to see how you show up in the relationship and how your partner shows up. So give me a card on how Sagittarius is showing up. Thank you. All right, so we have athlete in the shadow attribute. So that is misuse of an athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. Okay, so yeah, there may be opportunities for you to be a little more compassionate and emotionally intelligent and understanding. So I'm hearing like humbling, but this is something that you can actually do on your own. You don't need to have any external influences or your partner or anyone else humble you. You can do that on your own, and not necessarily humble yourself, but just have more emotional intelligence, have more compassion. Look at the divine feminine qualities and start to incorporate them more into your experience. Okay, so that's what you're definitely being guided to do here. Okay, so let's see how your partner is showing up. They're showing up as the Lover in reverse and shadow. Obsessive passions that harm others, self-destructive devotion. So yeah, you may definitely have had to experience, so I'm hearing infidelity, or like I said, like we were talking about earlier, with somebody being in the DMs, or just things that you found or that you've caught. So yeah, you may have definitely had those experiences before, and you're at the point where you're working through them, or you've worked through them, and you're really just trying to get back on the same page. So it's about your partner being willing to get back on the same page and getting back on the same page with you. Okay, so let's see here. What else? We're going to see how, oh, you know what? Let's look at what they want to say to you. That would be good to do right now. So let's look at what they want to say to you. Okay, what does Sagittarius partner want to say to them right now? What would they say? Give me a couple more, please. Let's see. Okay. All right. I don't know how to talk to you. I've been hurt in the past, and I'm scared of trusting others. Okay. I'm tired of pretending I don't care. I've been lying to myself for so long. I'm still unsure about us. I know I haven't done the right thing. I'm still so confused about it all. I do care for you deeply, but I'm scared you want too much. You are my fantasy. Walking away from you made me realize how much I love you. You feel like home to me. I know this is divine. I can feel it in my soul. And I can feel that magnetic pull towards you. Okay. So I now want to see what you have to say to your partner. So what does Sagittarius have to say to their partner? Okay. What else? Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay. So let's just see anything else. Okay, thank you. All right, so you would say, I don't want to know. Okay. I left you before you could leave me. Do I still have a chance? I can't get enough of you. I want you back. You didn't see my tears. You inspire me. I hide my feelings, and I saved your texts and messages. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is something that you all are, some of you are still working through, and others of you are like just really at the precipice of like, okay, we're talking, things are going in the right direction. We're both in agreement that we want this, we want to work on this. Yeah, so that's the kind of energy I'm seeing here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's look at challenges. What other challenges may come up here? Okay. All right, so I feel like it's, do you have and want this and the passion to continue to see it through and to work on things? Yeah. Do you still want this person? You have to decide that, because if you do, this is going to be a journey. But you know that, we know that there's not anyone that you're going to get with and it's going to just be complete smooth sailing. But you know, this is showing me here that you can do a reset. You can decide, okay, let's just kind of like air out everything we need to talk about, everything we need to address, everything we need to deal with. Everybody got a chance to say how they feel and what they need. We've made an agreement on what we're going to do for ourselves and each other as we move forward, and we're going to just progress and proceed. And if you do that as part of that process, yeah, you're going to have some challenges. There's going to be things that come up. There's going to be ups and downs, but you can be successful. You can be successful if you are passionate about this and you want this. And that has to be from both you and your partner, not one of you. Okay, so what else? What other challenges? What other challenges? 2 more cards, please. We'll see if anything else comes out. If not, then we'll move on. Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, let's do advice. Advice. Any advice to overcome challenges? Thank you. All right. So, if you want this, if you're deciding that this is who I want, I love this, I love my partner, I want to be together, I want to work on this, then this is about leading with your heart, doing what's in your heart, allowing your heart to guide you, and doing what feels good, and working on what feels good. No worries. Like, if you feel like you're not ready, or you feel like, you know, you can't meet the emotional needs of your partner or other requirements of your partner, you are absolutely ready to meet those needs, whatever they are, if you desire that. And if you want that, you are ready for that. So don't, oh, can I do this? They need more communication. Can I communicate more? I don't know. Yes, you absolutely can. You have everything you need within you already, and that is here. You're ready. You can do this if you want it. Just allow yourself to be guided by your intuition and be led by your heart. So what is in your heart space to do? What do you feel there? Yeah, so I would say go on this journey. Go for it. If that is what you want, go for it. Yeah, you got to go with what you feel passionate about, because it is here. The opportunity is here. And although, I mean, you have opportunity, like, yeah, if you want it, it is here, and it can be successful. Matter of, again, like what you want to focus on, where you want to put your energies at. Okay, so let's see. Let's get you some additional advice here. What would be helpful to you? Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to start here. Okay, so we have forgiveness. I love that. I love that. Forgiveness. So, excuse me, this spying, this is something that, you know, you'll want to consider here, because if that's still going on, is that still necessary? Are you willing to forgive and to let go and to just trust? Because anything in the dark will come to light in divine timing. But, you know, it is totally up to you. You may set that as a requirement of, like, yeah, I want to be able to look at your messages at any time. So yeah, you may set that as a requirement, but you know, that is between you and your partner and what you need to feel secure and to agree to work on things and to continue with this. We have open up as well, so you're being guided to be honest and be upfront about what it is that you need and what you desire. So don't have that conversation and make that agreement that, okay, I'm going to work on these things, and then, you know, you have 3 things to work on and they don't really have anything to work on. You know what I mean? So don't do that. If you have things, then you must speak up and you must communicate them. And I don't feel like you, Sagittarius, are going to have a problem with that. So maybe there's just someone that's watching this that needs to hear that. Okay, and then we have differences. So you will decide if the differences are too great or if it's something that you can work on together. And like I said, you have every opportunity to make this a success with the passion and the love that you have for each other. So it is, again, up to you and your partner what it is that you want and what you decide to do. Okay, so let's see. Beauty. Just enjoy. Enjoy your experience as much as you can. Try to find ways to be creative and to find the passion that you have for each other again. Okay. We have faith here, so yeah, you're always being divinely guided and protected, and you're being called and requested to check in with your higher self, connect with your source and guides, because there's messages there for you. And get back to your authentic self and being authentically you. We have fairness and justice coming through and coming out. So yeah, whatever this is, like I said earlier, I just said, like, if you both are agreeing to work on things, ensure that you're speaking up and saying everything that you need to feel secure and feel safe and feel loved in the partnership. And invite your partner to do the same, because this is definitely about both of you doing that, and this being a fair and equitable relationship where you're both giving and receiving. Okay, so what else do we have? Let me get 3. All right, we have creation. I love that. Create. We have surrender. And then we have ingenuity. So yeah, I feel like this is more asking you to be your authentic self and asking you to open yourself up to the messages that you are receiving, because within that, you're going to receive downloads and ideas on things and ways that you can make your relationship better. We also have the master number of 33 here, and that is related to the master teacher and universal love and selflessness, nurturing and spiritual guidance. So that represents unconditional love and compassion and the ability to teach profound spiritual lessons, and also like service to humanity. Okay, so that may be significant to you in some way and to this relationship. So it may be that you are teaching each other and guiding each other, because that's what you have a soul contract to do with each other, is to teach. Okay, so it could be that, or it could be something else, however that resonates with you. All right, so to close us out, we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I love that. Yeah, because that's what we've been talking about this whole time. Doing what feels good to you and deciding for yourself what it is that you want. We have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. I love that. Self-explanatory. So find some fun things to do and let me know what those are. All right, Sagittarius, those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.